Welcome back. As always, we're browsing the AIagentstore.ai website page today, and we landed on this really interesting tool called SellAgent.ai. I mean, imagine having a sales team that just, calls a new prospect the exact second they submit interest without you having to lift a single finger.
Yeah, that is the ultimate dream, right? I mean, speed to lead is just everything in sales.
Yeah.
But actually handing over the keys to an AI for those initial client interactions is, well, it's a massive leap of faith.
Oh, absolutely. Because looking at the page here, it's not just like firing off some automated email.
Right. No, it's acting as a full virtual SDR.
Exactly. A sales development rep. So for anyone who luckily avoids sales jargon, that's the person doing all the grueling top-of-funnel stuff. Cold calling, qualifying leads.
Trying not to get hung up on.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess my question is, how is this closed-source AI actually pulling off a live phone call without sounding like, a terrible customer service robot?
Well, it totally ditches those old school pre-recorded decision trees. So instead of waiting for a prospect to press one or whatever, it's analyzing tone, intent, and all those little speech nuances in real time.
Wait, like dynamically?
Yeah, in literal milliseconds. It generates real-time responses to objections, does routine follow-ups, and manages your pipeline to actually book that final conversation. It's really aimed at founders, sales managers, and, revenue ops teams who just need to scale quickly.
Okay, I have to stop you there because putting a generative AI on a live phone call with potential clients sounds honestly terrifying. Like, we all know AI can hallucinate. How often is this thing dropping the ball?
That is the crucial question. And the page actually quantifies this risk by giving it a 77% autonomy rating.
Wait, 77%? Does that mean like 23% of the time the AI is just fumbling a live call and a human is sprinting to put out the fire?
Not quite putting out a fire, no. It's more about stepping in when the nuance exceeds the AI's parameters.
Yeah.
Think of it less like a loose cannon and more like an air traffic control system for your leads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that 77% autonomy means the AI successfully captures, qualifies, and nurtures the vast majority of your top-of-funnel prospects entirely on its own. It handles all that predictable friction of initial outreach.
Right, the basic stuff.
Exactly. And that remaining 23% represents the really complex, high-value interactions where the system intentionally routes the call to a human expert to seal the deal.
Okay, that makes way more sense. It's basically doing the heavy lifting of sorting the serious buyers from the window shoppers.
Pretty much, yeah.
But if it operates with the output of an entire junior sales team, how do you even budget for that? I see a freemium pricing structure here and base plans starting at $29 a month.
Right.
Which, seems suspiciously low for a live voice agent.
Well, it is low.
Yeah.
But that $29 base plan along with their $69 a month growth tier isn't like an all-you-can-eat buffet. The pricing scales based on usage limits.
Oh, gotcha.
Specifically, AI voice call minutes and what they call agent executions.
Agent executions. That sounds incredibly dystopian, I'm not going to lie. I'm assuming that means, like, task completions?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're only charged when the AI actually performs a tangible task on your behalf.
Yeah.
Like successfully navigating a voice call or, updating your pipeline with the lead's new information.
Okay, so for you listening, if you're running a small business or a lean startup, you aren't paying a massive software subscription up front. You're essentially paying a micro commission only when the robot actually does the work.
Precisely. It aligns the cost directly with the actual effort the AI exerts. But, it brings up a fascinating dilemma for the industry at large.
Oh, what's that?
Well, if AI systems are now instantly handling all this initial rapport building and the grueling qualification work for pennies on the dollar, human sales experts are going to be handed highly qualified, warm leads who have literally never spoken to a real person before.
Oh, wow. Right.
How will they need to adapt their closing strategies?
That really forces you to rethink what human intuition is actually worth at the end of that funnel. Because if the AI already built the foundational relationship, your human closers have to bring a completely different kind of unique value to the table to actually win the business. Make sure to check out the platform for yourself by visiting the link AIagentstore.ai. Thank you so much for listening, and a huge thank you for rating the podcast.